What it do, homies? We out here with some more Paranoid DJ. This time we are checking out Going to Make It. This is by via donation request. And it has been a minute since I've reacted to some Paranoid. I do know it makes EDM, which I do love some EDM. Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up. Check out for me. One of the things that, especially when I'm listening to like EDM or music like this, one of the things I'm always kind of keeping my eye on, or, like when I'm critically listening and everything, is because when you got four on the floor, right, then, people's attention span is like super short these days. So I feel like the opening of EDM songs is important because it kind of sets the mood. But I do know, and I've seen other producers kind of make like the drop first and then just kind of go back to the intro and then maybe put in a couple of like pre-choruses and an outro and everything. They don't sound as epic and as involved sometimes as the drop goes. So, whenever I'm listening to the beginning, I'm listening to see what kind of movement, what kind of stuff are they adding to make sure everything is sounding good. And generally, you will start hearing these added elements every 8 or 16 measures, right? To kind of keep things, or the 2-bar rule. Like every 8 measures, introduce something new, but not too much because you don't want to sound weird. And the only thing I can think of right now is it's just got this crazy electronic sound that's kind of going in the background. It's like round. Outside of the inclusion of adding in hi-hats and rises, I'm looking for those other type of things as well. And this is how you keep the listeners jamming, you know what I mean? The high drone. This melody is dominating. Vocals.
I'm lost inside the feeling, don't know where to go. It's what I've done enough to say that to fight this.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I didn't even read this crap. I didn't even read this description down here. I'm just gonna read just a little bit of it. It was written from that perspective. Large mental hurdles and personal milestones make it difficult to focus on creating music. Okay, I think I got enough. Just from the title, Going to Make It, I kind of had an idea that's what it was going to be about. But this is more of a personal track, which honestly, to me, all the tracks they make are original because it's made in a way that only they could have made it, right? That's why it's original. But then you have original and you have personal, right? Sometimes a personal tracks be hitting so much more harder, right? Because it's made from a different place within your soul and everything. Acknowledging that these systems don't care about personal circumstance and how it feels that you're caught within their workings, but also knowing that myself and every other creator who out there struggle with this problem will overcome it. I like that. Okay. All right. Now we have a little bit of context. Let's get back to it.
I've done enough to say that to fight the ebb and flow. Going through the motions, and I know that it ain't right. So now it's time to break that cycle until I see the light. We're trapped in a machine, we're caught inside between the gears, and it won't stop until we lose our function. Forced to meet demand of production. Trapped in a machine.
Wait, before that drop come, because the drop sound like it's about to be monstrous. Oh, you done said some things right here, and really, where's this part right here? One more back. Won't stop to lose our function. Caught in between the gears. Now you said something else here. We need to rewind back. Right here, and it won't stop till we lose our function. It's not necessarily lose our function. I mean, obviously, lose our function as far as kind of like breaking your spirits. You know what I mean? Like just think about kind of making a 9 to 5. Like you're working 9 to 5, and a lot of people out here, some of us aren't really extremely blessed with the ability to kind of make what we want and then see the success. For some of us, it might take 1 year. Others, it might take 10 or 15 and everything. And having a mentality to kind of push yourself through is like really, really difficult. And like you said, in this, you don't even got to say the thing about it is that it doesn't have to just be a 9 to 5, right? It could be like your full-time job could be a musician, but now you might be kind of feeling like you stop making music for yourself. And again, I'm almost kind of speak from my perspective and from other people's perspective, but you kind of treat this as a for instance. Now you kind of feel like you're meeting the demands, like I said, of the machine. I mean, I'm just putting out stuff right now. I'm not really enjoying it, right? That fine line of trying to keep your sanity and everything, but also put things out that you like and that your listeners like, that's going to allow you to keep living. And it's a lot of stress, right? And if you don't take care of that, or if you don't find a way to kind of escape that cycle, it can end up burning you all down to the ground and everything. So another beautiful way of solving this issue is, of course, putting your emotions into the music that you make, right? Because music is also kind of a therapeutic muse, which PARANOiD DJ has done. And the beautiful thing about this is that a lot of people who are going to listen to this, we're going to feel the same way. Like I feel this 100% time. I'm the sole financial provider in my family, right? So going to make it. I say myself to that like every month. I'm like, nah, we gonna make it. Things suck right now, but we've been through this before. We've always made it. So, I'm gonna hold this personally. I personally relate to this track, and it's definitely gonna get playlisted for them times that you feel like things looking down. Things looking down. It's just part of life. It's yet another knockdown that you will rise triumphant from, like a sparkling phoenix. Do phoenix sparkle? Now we're waiting for the drop. There's another thing going on here, right? And it might just be in the type of EDM genre he has decided to make, right? So this is retro. This definitely kind of have a retro sound. I mean, it looks like PARANOiD also is talking about understanding they would create some welcome back plastic rarity. I've never heard of that. Captures how to manage all these things to be overwhelming spirit of song. The interesting about this sound, this definitely kind of sounds early 2000s. You know what I mean? Like 2005, 6, 7, 8 and everything. I was listening to EDM big time, right? Over the nights, invite my friend over. We have a bunch of sour candies and whatnot. And we be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? We be getting ready Friday night for the Saturday morning tournament and everything. And we be listening to everything from, it was mostly hip hop and EDM. And so that's why I said this got a little bit of a retro feel, but also within the song, and PARANOiD probably didn't even mean this himself, but it stands the test of time, right? That this still slaps, even though it's kind of, and it could just be me, but I feel nostalgia when I listen to this. So, nostalgia, this slapped then, it's still slapping now, right? And I feel like that kind of adds to the whole concept of the theme of going to make it. That even if things fall out of place, even if things fall from grace or popularity and everything, it has its place, and eventually it will resurge again. Yeah. those strings, cinematic break right here. Of course, man. Oh, that's the name of the person. Welcome back, Plastic Rarity. Okay. I thought you were talking about like the form of the video and everything. I was like, what is a plastic rarity? Okay. All right. I'm gonna go down here and read like this description right here in like entirety. But I do believe I got at least kind of the gist of it. Very emotional to some of you who are kind of just tuning into my channel, who are subs that kind of just watch whatever I react to. Hopefully you should go give Paranoid DJ a like and follow, right? Subscribe and everything. From the music that I have heard from Paranoid, they make amazing stuff, especially if you like EDM. The sound design is there. If you like, the brass, bass, if you bass heavy, if you like bass stuff, that's there. Pretty much everything you could want is there. So let me know what you guys thought about this video down in the comments as well. Dave's out.